If you're really up for taking your events to the next level, then you just can't afford to have an audience of passive viewers. And I think it's really time we shifted the spotlight onto the attendees and we make them the stars. For an event to have the energy and real human connection that will make it a success, I believe the audience has to be an active participant. And I think this is how you can do that. On the most basic level, we've got to break away from the traditional one-way communication model where we just talk at people, and we've got to really make an effort to create properly interactive sessions that encourage audience participation. Incorporating live polls, Q&A sessions and interactive exercises is a great way to foster engagement, but we really need to do it properly and intentionally. We need to give the attendees a real opportunity to share their thoughts, to ask their questions and to contribute to the discussion. This isn't this is not a nice to have, this is a got to have, because it's not going to only enhance their experience, but it'll also add a bit more of a dynamic element to your event. It will give much more contributions, much more people getting involved than just the contributors, the people that you've cast to come and speak. If you design activities that really require the collaboration amongst the attendees, you'll really see a difference. Group exercises, brainstorming sessions, problem solving challenges, they'll bring people together and encourage them to actively get involved. And actually, if you can get them working in teams, it means that they're sharing ideas, they're learning from each other, and they're also building really organic connections, not sort of fake networking things, but really that's a great way to meet people when you've got a bit of fun, camaraderie and actual talking to them, working together. You need to do as well what the media have been doing for years, and that's really harness the power of user-generated content so you can really showcase your attendees and make them the star. Many events are now encouraging people to capture and share moments from the event on social media using obviously the standard event-specific hashtag, but you can't just rely on them doing that. You need to kind of run challenges that motivate them to actually submit their photos, their videos or their testimonials. Highlight, share the best ones, give prizes that will help make the attendees the stars of your digital footprint for your event. And I think as well, you need to give the audience an opportunity to take on specific roles during the event. You can ask people to moderate panel discussions, lead breakout sessions, or, get involved in a live demo. If you think about sort of old-fashioned Saturday night TV when you got people up from the audience to spin the wheel on The Price is Right, things like that kind of idea, really getting people on the stage. And I think if you do that, some people won't want to do it, but a lot of people will, and they'll see someone they know doing it, and that will make them feel involved too. I think it's getting the attendees as the active contributors. It's going to really add diversity and fresh perspectives to your event, and it really empowers them, creates this sense of ownership that they're more invested in the overall experience. Things like gamification, when done properly, can be really great too. Challenges, quizzes, scavenger hunts with decent rewards and incentives. As I said, team ones are really good because they have a sense of healthy competition, but they're a really great way of making friends. Running networking opportunities. This is so important, but not the ones that are just a 15-minute coffee break. You need to go beyond that to structure the networking sessions, do matchmaking activities, roundtable discussions on specific topics of interest, things that will really get people involved. And get them involved too, the audience, in the co-creation of the content or the solutions that will come as a result of the theme of the event. So ideas workshops, design sprints, focus groups, that really helps people contribute their ideas and feel valued, but also helps them actually get an event that's tailored to them. And I think it's really useful to get people involved in next year's event as well, whilst the event is going on this year. Ask them how they want their future events to be run. And quick tip, thanks for this one, Victoria Matey. She's brilliant at these sort of things. She's got using brain psychology to make events right. But she says use the word advice. Ask people for their advice rather than their feedback. That's much more likely to get them involved. Because the more engaged and active that your audience is, the more likely they are to have a really amazing experience. So you want to create an environment where they feel listened to, empowered and included.